So it's been a while since I've actually made any videos. A lot has happened in my personal life that's really hard, and honestly, I just want to come in here and like have a conversation. So the title of the video, I'm not actually detransitioning by choice, but I am fucking detransitioning because I have lost access to my hormones. Also, I apologize for the sound quality. My fucking mic broke, so I've been unable to make music and make YouTube videos, and I finally gotten to a point where I've wanted to get back into the swing of making content that I'm just recording this on my fucking voice memos of all things. So yeah, so let's fucking talk about this. Let's talk about how hard this is and how it feels like a piece of me has just been fucking taken. Like, it's... So I've lost access to my hormones. I'm not going to go into the details of why, but basically I'm going to have to see a new doctor and get back on hormones. I'm in a different state than the original state, and I'm in a place right now where I'm not even ready to go out and do that. And there's a couple of reasons as to why that is. During this whole pandemic and everything, I was also going through a lot of my trauma and my PTSD and just unpacking that and actually dealing with it, because it's been pushed to the side for so long, because for so long my life revolved around just surviving and making it. And once I've made it, now I'm in a place where I'm dealing with all of the traumatic shit I went through, and it was really hard on me. And I don't think I've ever talked about this, but I do actually have a eating disorder. It's binge eating disorder, and it's linked to my emotions. And times of emotional distress, sometimes I'll binge, and it's like uncontrollable. It's like an addiction sometimes. So this whole mix of pandemic and me dealing with all this fucking trauma and all this crazy stuff, right? I stopped going outside. I stopped being active. I stopped doing anything, and I just laid around the house and ate. And byproduct of this, I gained a shit ton of weight, you know? I'm in a much better place now. I don't know if I've lost any weight because I don't have a scale, but I feel healthier. I feel like I definitely have lost weight. Here's my thing, is I don't fucking set out to lose weight. I've lost weight before. I just set out to be as healthy as I can, and then from that, I usually do fucking lose weight, right? So I'm just being healthier, right? So I'm in a place right now where I want to get to a more healthier place before I go back on hormones. And it's incredibly hard to wait like this, but it's necessary, and I'm gonna explain why. Because honestly, taking hormones, you're taking a pill, so you are affecting your body because you're putting something into your body. Like, it affects the liver, it goes through the liver, right? And estrogen particularly can cause some other problems. It can cause some blood clot problems and other issues like that, right? And it also causes you to gain weight and makes it way harder to lose weight. So for all of these reasons, I want to be at a more healthy weight before I get back on estrogen. Now, going from having estrogen in my system and having that and having those changes that made my dysphoria not so hard to fucking deal with every day, to now not having that is extremely hard. Not just hard, it's extremely painful. I feel like a shell of myself. I feel like I'm losing myself. I feel like a failure. I feel like I failed in my transition, and I feel like I'm not gonna be the me that I feel like I need to be on the outside that I feel on the inside. I've noticed changes already. My skin is no longer as soft. I don't have a glow. I think even my face it once had really softened up because of the estrogen. I think it's changed a little bit. I can't tell. Fat distribution, that's a big thing for me. It has really affected my dysphoria, just the way the fat moved, that makes my body look way more masculine than it did when I was on estrogen. But all of the my boobs too, they're fucking deflated. They're deflated. I don't know what to say, but body hair, that's a big thing too. So when you go on estrogen, your body hair becomes thinner and it doesn't grow back as fast. So it's way easier to deal with. Now I'm back to that pre-transition bullshit of constantly having to manage this, and it makes me so dysphoric. So I'm not doing so well, except for I am doing well. I'm in the best place in my life ever, but I lost this part of myself that has helped me, to really change and grow into the person I am. I guess what I'm learning is that I'm going to be me who I am in the inside. And at the end of the day, I'm only 22. And I'm always going to have these opportunities to better myself and to get back on hormones. So I'm just keeping a positive mindset. And I'm just trying to keep getting better, right? Until I can one day get back. It's not forever. So I think anyone else that's not able to be on hormones or wants to transition and hasn't started that yet, maybe we can fucking relate at this point, because it's really hard. And if you've ever had it and then lost it, it's almost harder than never having it, because you feel like you're at a certain place and you're moving towards your goals, and then all of a sudden you're just backsliding. I feel like a fucking failure. If I'm being completely honest, I feel like my transition was a failure. And that's a thinking error, and that's not true, because I have nothing but time, and I'm working on my health, and then I'll get back on it. I'll get back to the shit. I've never had any surgeries or anything like that, so down the road, that's also a option and a possibility. But yeah, it's making me a little bit sad. And things that people don't understand is that when you go on HRT and you're a trans person, the physical shit is fucking great, right? It helps you, makes you feel better, makes you feel a little more comfortable in your body. But the shit that is truly life-changing is mental. It's all mental. You feel different. When you go on HRT to correct dysphoria, you feel like yourself. You feel more right. You feel in tune. There's like a different feeling. I don't feel like a woman anymore. I feel like a man. And I guess people don't understand exactly what that is, but I mean, I don't fully understand it either. All I could tell you is that I felt like shit. I got on estrogen. I started to feel better mentally. As my head was clearer, I could think better, and I felt, like myself. I felt like a woman. But now I don't know who I am. I don't feel that way anymore, and it terrifies me. I guess I just want people to fucking understand that life is hard and shit gets complicated, but no matter what you're going through, you can fucking pull it together. And I'm in the middle of this right now, but I know that there's a bigger picture. And I know that I'm going to lose weight, and I'm going to get back on my hormones, and I'll feel good again. And I won't be feeling this way. But yeah, I wanted to come on here and just be as real and raw and honest as I can. And let y'all know what I'm going through. And it hurts. And if you're hurting, you can hit me up. I understand. Being trans is fucking hard. And if you're not trans, and you won't ever understand how hard it is. Not just because of how society doesn't understand and how society treats us, but just the interpersonal shit. Just not being in tune with yourself. Just not liking yourself, But I want everyone to know, no matter where you're at, just don't give up. Peace out, bitches. Love y'all.